Coming up on today's Wild West, we'll saddle up at the team roping capital of the world, Wickenburg, Arizona. We'll take you riding at the historic Kale Bar guest ranch.
It's been super fun. We're definitely coming back.
The horse knows more than we ever will about what works and what doesn't work on his back.
You'll see how fine custom saddles are made at Stoney's Saddlery, plus the beautiful buffalo horn art of Lakota artist Kevin Pouillet. It's all next on today's Wild West. The Wild West. It's still out there. And we'll show you how to find it. This is today's Wild West. Horseback, immersed in the timeless beauty of the Sonoran Desert. Outside Wickenburg, Arizona.
You look the right way, probably doesn't look a whole lot different than when Geronimo was here.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a harsh and rugged land.
It's a lethal beauty. You know this place could kill you.
Yet teeming with life, most notably those magnificent, towering, and somewhat mysterious saguaro cactus that have stood watch over this sun-baked land for countless generations.
Interesting critters, aren't they?
They are. You know, when you see those ribs on them, Mark, those ribs are so they don't get when a heavy stiff wind comes in, they don't get a hit straight. Them ribs will cut that wind up and actually shoot it up in the air.
Oh, really?
Vortex. And on a windy day, when you get close to one of them, you can hear them hum.
This soothing escape in the saddle is courtesy of the Kale Bar guest ranch, a place that doesn't look much different than it did 100 years ago.
This is just gorgeous.
I love it out here.
Yeah.
A ranch that 21st century guests are rediscovering, often for the very first time.
Breakfast bell rings, you know, it's time to eat. Come and you sit down and you talk with everybody, people you never met. I enjoy it.
This is our first Dude Ranch experience.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's fun, really fun.
It's probably what people imagine when they think about a dude ranch.
Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the Kale Bar was one of Arizona's very first dude ranches. 18-year-old Romaine Loudermilk named the outfit after his mother when he founded what began as a working cattle ranch in 1909, becoming a full-time guest ranch in 1926.
He was 17 years old and he wanted this spot on the Haciampa River, and he wasn't old enough yet to homestead, so he came out and camped on it to make sure nobody took his spot. And as soon as he was 18, he went and homesteaded the ranch, and then later with help built this, to me, amazing lodge.
Kale Bar guests still gather in the beautiful historic adobe lodge he built with a big stone fireplace, ceiling beams made of old telegraph poles, and wagon wheel chandeliers that all lend to the historic western ambiance of this most unique and authentic ranch. The Kale Bar isn't even 10 minutes from downtown Wickenburg. We'll walk through the gates and it feels like you're a million miles away. And the place hasn't changed much since the first guests arrived here back in 1926.
This is a dude ranch that looks and feels not all that different than it probably did 100 years ago.
I haven't looked at a screen in forever. Yeah, I love that. It's been super fun. We're definitely coming back.
It's a quiet, intimate ranch that takes just a couple dozen guests at a time, where it's easy to make new friends over family-style meals in the dining room or outside on the patio. This peaceful oasis makes you feel like you're in remote country. But you're just 5 minutes from downtown Wickenburg, home to at least 3 saddle makers, a custom hat shop, the world-class Desert Caballeros Western Museum, and a cowboy town known during the winter as the team roping capital of the world. More on that later in the program. Horses are the heart of the Kale Bar.
The horses have been the best part.
And there's lots of room to ride on seemingly unlimited miles of trails through vast areas of unspoiled Arizona desert.
And this ranch is next to all kinds of interesting riding, slot canyons, and they go up on these mesas, You know, it's classic Arizona with the saguaros in the mountains. And
I love it. You stay with the same horse the whole time. So like me and Denver, this is my buddy. We've bonded a lot. You have Paco.
Sounds like you've had a little fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a little, a lot.
Hey, you can do it.
Yellow.
Come on. Aww.